To date, Joe Dunn has won 13 games. His earnings total $46,100. How much longer can he continue his winning streak? We'll find out in a moment as from Hollywood, here's the game where knowledge is king and Lady Luck is queen. It's the Joker's Wild. And now, here's the host of the show, Jeff Barry.
Thank you very much, and welcome once again to the Joker's Wild, subtitled The Joe Dunn Show, for a man who has won 13 games in a row and is winning $46,100. What a record. What a fantastic contestant. We owe him a bonus game, so let's reintroduce the champion and do it.
Our current champion, whose winnings in cash and prizes total $46,100, is a clinical psychologist who likes running, reading, and traveling, Joe Dunn.
Joe, welcome back to the Joker's Wild. You must feel very much at home here. You've been up on this stage and under these lights for quite a long time, maybe longer than any other player in the history of the Joker's Wild. You have any thoughts, comments you would like to offer at this point?
It's just been a great experience. It really has. Everybody's been very helpful, and I probably won't realize what's happened until a few weeks from now.
Joe, we've talked about the fact that you were a clinical psychologist, and in that capacity have an opportunity to help a great many people. Of all of the cases which have come to your attention, any one case stand out in particular that has given you the greatest personal satisfaction?
I think there are several cases where people have had a really traumatic injury, and just the spirit they've shown to overcome a lot of odds against them, to come back to have a really functional, useful life like they would like to have. And it's always a pleasure to see that happen. It's happened a lot of times.
Well, I'm sure those people that you helped are delighted that you've gotten so much applause and accolades here on the Joker's Wild, and who knows, it hasn't stopped yet. We owe you a bonus game. Come on over and try it. Congratulations, Joe. You've defied all kinds of traditions here on the Joker's Wild. You've been getting 3 jokers several times, and you got the devil rarely comes up against you, and this is game number 13. Now, for half the game, you won it. You defied the traditional bad luck of the 13, but this is now your 13th game against the devil. And if you can beat the devil this time and get to $1,000 or more, you'll collect another $1,000 and these gifts.
Joe, if you have a yen to write, then these gifts will help bring out the writer in you. First, Joe, put your creative thoughts down on paper with this portable electric typewriter. This Smith Corona electric portable typewriter lets you correct errors quickly and neatly with its easy-to-use keyboard corrector provided by Smith Corona. Then, while you're plotting out your story, you won't be missing out on any telephone calls when you turn on this automatic telephone answering machine. La Phone's telephone answering system with dual cassette, voice-activated control, message counter, and remote beeper. Cordless phone with up to 600-foot range. Last number redial and intercom from Unical. And finally, Joe, to plot your story, we're sending you to an exotic setting where you'll find plenty of stories to write about. We're sending you to Hong Kong. Known as the Jewel of the Orient, the island of Hong Kong is famous for its exotic cuisine, silks, jades, and legendary harbor. Myriad attractions await you in this cosmopolitan colony on the southern tip of China. In this crossroads city of the Orient, you'll enjoy a blend of cultures where East meets West in a burst of color. While there, you'll have 7 dazzling days at the Harbor View Holiday Inn Hong Kong. New deluxe waterfront hotel with panoramic views of Hong Kong Harbor in the middle of all the shopping, nightlife, and entertainment that the exotic Orient can offer. This writer package is worth in cash and prizes over $3,800.
Good spin, Joe. First spin you have 100, 200. That's a good one. I'll go. 200. As I said in the last program, it's evening up. 8 times the devil, you beat the devil. Now 5 times he's beaten you. However, we go now into game number 14. Let's see what you do in that game. Good luck, Joe. Here comes game number 14 for Joe Dunn, which I think breaks an all-time record on the Joker's Wild. In all the years the program's been on, I think the highest number of games anybody appeared in was 12, but I may be mistaken about that. However, this is game number 14, And who will Joe play against, Charlie?
He's a vice president for a real estate firm, and he enjoys basketball, tennis, and golf. Steve Gribbin.
Hi, Steve.
Hi, Jack.
You're a pretty tall guy. You look like a basketball player. You really like the game, huh?
Yes, I've played basketball all my life. I've been lucky enough to coach it on a high school level. Now I just do it for fun.
Why do you like playing basketball so much?
Oh, I like the competition, I like to sweat, and I like the way I feel when I'm finished playing them.
Well, here in the Joker's Wild, you can put another part of your body to work, your mind. How about that?
Thank you.
You have a tough opponent. Play carefully.
I know.
Here are the categories in the game. They are Country Silhouettes. You'll see some and have to identify them. The Grammy Awards. Fabulous 50s, Henry Who, and finally, Mythology. Those are the categories. Steve Gribbin, you're up first. Good luck.
Thank you, Jack. Come on, Joker.
Joker, the Grammy Award.
Jack, I'd like the Grammy Awards for 200.
Ray Charles, Paul Simon, and Frank Sinatra have all won their share of Grammy Awards, but none of them has won as many as classical musician Vladimir Horowitz. Name the instrument that Horowitz plays.
The violin.
That's not right. $200 if you can tell me, Joe.
The cello.
No, that's wrong, too. The famous pianist. He's a pianist. He's won 19 Grammy Awards. Your spin, Joe. Fabulous 50s, Henry Who, and the Grammy Awards.
I'll take the Fabulous 50s for 50.
In 1959, following a 3-year civil war, a dictator named Fulgencio Batista was overthrown and replaced by this young revolutionary. What was his last name?
Franco.
No, it's not right. $50 if you can tell me.
Allende.
No, Fidel Castro. How quickly they forget. Your spin, it's 0-0, Stephen. Grammy Awards, Henry Who, and Fabulous 50s.
Let's try the Grammy Awards for 50, Jack.
Because you did so well last time?
That's right.
Oh. In 1973, this artist won 5 Grammys for his album Inner Visions and his singles Superstition and You Are the Sunshine of My Life. What's the last name of this rhythm and blues superstar?
Wonder.
Stevie Wonder, right, you're out $50. Okay, Joe. Henry Who, Mythology, and a Joker.
I'll take Henry Who for 100, Jack.
He worked for a time as Ralph Waldo Emerson's gardener and handyman, but is best remembered for his 2 books, A Week on the Concord and Merrimack Rivers and Walden. He is Henry David Who?
Thoreau.
Yes, you have $100. Stephen. Fabulous 50s, Joker, and a triple.
Jack, I'll take the Fabulous 50s for 200, please.
It's November 1954. A war for independence has broken out in Algeria. And this European power will commit 500,000 soldiers and the next 7 years to try and end it. Name the European country.
France.
France is right. You have 250. Go.
Come on, Jokers.
Henry Who, Mythology, and a pair.
I'll take Henry Who for 100.
Historical figures Hiawatha, Paul Revere, and Miles Standish were all immortalized in epic books by one American writer. His name was Henry Wadsworth Watt.
Longfellow.
Yes, right. You have $200. Stephen.
Come on, Joker.
Joker, Country Silhouettes, and a triple.
Jack, I think I'll take Country Silhouettes for 200.
Look behind me if you will. The people of this country have one of the highest standards of living in the world. Name this progressive European nation.
Sweden, Jack.
Yes, that's right. You have $450. Your spin, Joe.
Okay. Come on, Jokers.
Mythology, Joker, and a triple.
I'll take Mythology for 200, Jack.
The Greek goddess Athena was jealous of a certain beautiful maiden and turned her into a hideous monster with snakes for hair. Name that beautiful maiden and you name the hideous monster.
Medusa.
That's right, you have $400. Stephen. Country Silhouette, Joker, and the Grammy Awards.
Jack, I'll take the Grammy Awards for 100.
A correct answer would bring you to $550. You would be the first, incidentally, in a line of 13 preceding contestants who reached over 500 before Joe. Even if you get $550, Joe does get a final turn. Here is the question. Incidentally, if you miss this and he answers it, he's won game 14. In 1972, the Grammy for a Best Rhythm and Blues song went to songwriter Bill Withers. For $550, what one word completes the song's title? Ain't no what? Shouting. That's not right. You win the game and you have $46,600. What's the word?
Reason.
Nope, it's sunshine. Sunshine. However, you already have $400. You have a chance to win if you get the right spin.
Okay, come on, jokers.
Fabulous 50s. Mythology. Nope, you can't win. These are all $50 questions.
I'll take country silhouettes for 50.
Look behind me if you will. You might come across a pack train of llamas while hiking through the Andes Mountains in this South American country. Name the country.
Peru.
Right. You have $450. We have a tie game, $450 apiece. Who'll win it? We'll see in a moment.
Do you